All right, hello everyone. I hope you are doing well. Today we will cover some Dragonfire updates. Now I have said that I'm not really actively playing the game anymore, and this is true. But of course I will still cover the updates that come to the game, and I will keep my eye on the game, and maybe for the global release it will be in a bit of a better position where I can see myself playing regularly again, right? Currently, this is not the case. I've said this in my post last week, and I'm having a lot of fun with Summoner's War, right? You guys already got a couple of videos there. I will upload a few more this week. And yeah, I'm really happy with Summoner's War, like I said. But nonetheless, I will still cover the updates that Dragonfire gets, and we can briefly talk about them. So, the first big update today is the map. Okay? And what you immediately notice, so I'm trying to zoom out to look at the entire map, right? And this is not possible. Now, I'm not sure why this was possible before. I think for people who like share their seasonal stories, or who want to make a flowchart of how the map evolves over the course of a season, this is obviously very annoying, right? Because I can no longer zoom out entirely. Now, the positive thing about this map is that the seats of power are now very easily recognizable, right? So we can immediately see that this is a level 1 seat, this is a level 2 seat, these are level 3 seats, these are level 4 seats, and these are level 5 seats, right? So that's a very positive thing. I do think the like actual images of these seats are pretty big. Like I would like it if they were a bit smaller. It's very clustered right now, right? But I mean, this is definitely the map looks nicer now, and I think this is good. But like I said, there is still room for improvement in some areas. Now, the other thing I noticed is that when you zoom in, you can now see the towns, right? I have not been able to locate the castles yet. I'm not really sure why. I think seeing the towns is pretty important, obviously, and you can quickly jump to a certain area without thinking too much about it, right? But I would like to see the castles as well, right? Because castles are actually better than towns, because you can store armies from multiple warbands within a faction there, right? And I have not been able. Maybe I'm missing it, but I can't see. I can't see castles on this map, right? I just see the towns. And like I said, that is something that is a bit weird. I think that's bad, because castles are very important and you should be able to see them. Now, the other things that are very important to see are ruins, because they hold a lot of strategic value in the current version of the game. And apart from ruins, I would also like to see the tunnels. I would like to see the docks. These things are very important, and a lot of people who don't like the layout of this game complain that it's very difficult to find these things. Yeah, you have to scroll through them every day for multiple minutes, if not longer, and that's just very annoying, right? They don't have to be large. Like, you could literally make a red dot that indicates a tunnel or a crossing, and I think most people would be satisfied with that, right? So castles and docks and tunnels are still missing, and those are very important. Now, compared to the old map, this is definitely a good upgrade. It's only missing pretty much the points that I mentioned, right? And yeah, I think there's not a lot more to comment on this. Now you can click on these keeps much more easily. You can quickly jump to these keeps. You can see which keeps are owned by what faction. They did a good job there. It's a lot easier to see this now, and that's good. So if they add these few things that I mentioned, I think the map will be in a state where most people are going to be satisfied with it. So you can now use alliance pins. Yeah, you click on an area that you want to mark. For example, let's go here. Again, we will have to manually search for the crossing or the ruin or whatever. Let's take this ruin as an example. We can label this ruin. We can write attack or whatever, right? Or path to this, and you can announce it in the alliance chat. So this is very good, obviously, right? This is something that improves the game experience a lot, just in general, right? Okay, good. So this is that. Now let's look at the other big change that happened today, and that is the web store, right? And I haven't really formed a big opinion on this yet. On the one hand, I think it's good that basically everyone is able to spend money now, right? There are a lot of people in different regions of the world who were unable to purchase, gold, right? To open or to hatch dragons. And what I saw here is that they added a currency called Dragonfire gems. Okay? And Dragonfire gems are, as it says here, I will read you what it says here. Dragonfire gems are an alternative currency that can be used to purchase packs, bundles, or other items from the in-game store, right? So interestingly enough, they don't have the same currency for the online web store right now as they have for everything else in the game up to this point, which it's interesting. I don't know why they chose to do it this way, but yeah, that's how it is. And essentially what you can do with these gems is you can buy stuff in the in-game store, as it says. So let's try to take a look here what the prices are. So here we can see special offer 10,000 Dragonfire gems, 10% discount, 90 Swiss francs. Okay, so obviously this is I guess a standard pack that a lot of players who play this game will end up buying, right? And we have some of smaller packs here as well, so they go, it's pretty similar to the gold in the game, right? You have, there's actually the largest pack is 120,000 gems for 1,000 Swiss francs, okay? 57,500 gems for 480 Swiss francs, 11,250 gems for 100 Swiss francs. Okay, so this is the 100 pack here. You get plus 12.5% boost. Yeah, I guess it's not bad, right? It's interesting, I suppose. I haven't bought anything here yet, obviously, because I'm currently not playing the game. Yeah, this is something that a lot of mobile games do. They have their own website where you can buy stuff, right? Like I said, I think for the players who were unable to purchase things, this is a nice thing to do, right? And yeah, I think that's pretty much what there is to it, right? The players who were not able to spend money before are able to spend money now. Now, whether the value of these packs is particularly good remains to be seen. Let's just quickly go to the GOT screen again. You can click this little icon here at the top, and it switches to the gem price. Okay, and as we can see here, 1 Swiss franc is equal to 99 gems. So if we look at the gold store, at the large pack here, the 12,500 gold costs 9,999 gems. Okay, and let's remind ourselves, how many gems do we get with this 100 Swiss franc deal? You get 11,250 gems. So you essentially get a little bit of a bonus if you buy via their website, right? And I think that's like I said, that's pretty common in mobile games. I've seen this a lot, and yeah, I think that's the video for today. We covered the 2 new big changes. I made a couple of comments of what I would do differently in terms of the map, especially. And yeah, whether this web store will be used by a lot of people remains to be seen. They advertised it in the game, right? You can click here, and then it tells you tap below to learn more about Dragonfire gems, and this takes you to a website where it explains everything. Yeah. And we can see in the wild chat, yeah, I like the old map better, I think. No, I mean this map is definitely better than the older map, but there are a couple of things that still need fixing, and yeah, let's hope it ends up happening. And yeah, we will see what you will be able to buy with gems in the future. And like I said, I will cover the rest of the updates as well. I think a few more are in the pipeline, so we will see what happens. I wish you all a nice morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are, and we will be back at some point with further updates to the game. Alright, see you later. Bye bye.